Bon dia a tothom, benvinguts a la roda de premsa del tècnic del Futbol Club Barcelona, Xavi Hernández. Comencem amb el torn de Barça TV. Marc Brau, quan vulguis.
Què tal, Xavi? Bona tarda, Marc Brau de Barça TV. Els últims partits que el Barça ha jugat contra el Rayo no li heu fet cap gol. Els dos de la temporada passada, el de la primera volta. No sé si és un factor que heu tingut molt en compte a l'hora de preparar aquest partit, les dificultats que heu tingut per generar ocasions. Fa molt del partit de la primera volta. No sé si és un factor que us ha condicionat a l'hora de preparar aquest partit i si esperes que demà pot ser una de les claus, el bon rendiment defensiu que ells sempre han tingut contra vosaltres. Gràcies.
Sí, demà és un partit complicat, ja sé que és un tòpic, és un camp molt difícil.
Yeah, tomorrow it's a tough game. I know that's a topic, but it's the most intense team of La Liga because they don't allow you to advance, to drive forward, they press you high up front, they make tactical fouls. It's a really tough rival. The last results we've seen how we are suffering. We've never beat them as a staff. So tomorrow it's going to be a really tough game because they have a great manager and they are a really intense team.
Què tal, Xavi? Ramon Salmurri de Catalunya Ràdio. L'última vegada que Busquets no va ser...
Last time Busquets was not holding midfielder. Eric played there. Is one of the options for you? Yes, it's one of the options. We also have Frankie, Marc Casado. We have different options. Tomorrow we will decide. But yes, he's one of the options. He played really well in Elche. Tomorrow is a different game, and we will decide it tomorrow.
Hola, Xavi, bon dia.
Bon dia.
Damià López de RAC1. Et volia preguntar per Vallecas, no?
I want to ask you about Vallecas. You've played many times there as a footballer. It's going to be your first time as a manager there, a small field. How do you face this match, the difficulties of this stadium? Yes, it's going to be a really intense match. For me, the most intense team of La Liga, an aggressive side playing at home. They have short distances because it's a small stadium. It's going to be a complicated match. You need to equal their intensity, and it's going to be a difficult match. We're going to suffer to play in our style. We should be clinical.
Bona tarda, Xavi.
Bona tarda.
Laura Brugués, de TV3. Hi havia expectativa per si Dembélé avui tornava a la...
Well, there were expectations to see if Dembélé will be back on the squad list, and if you are worried because he's still out injured. On Saturday, will be available. He's in form, and Andreas also are going to be available for Saturday.
Alfredo Martínez.
Hola, Xavi, buena tarde. Alfredo Martínez de Cero. Este equipo va camino de los 100 puntos.
This team can reach 100 points, has let in 9 goals, has achieved incredible numbers. Do you think people are valuing what you're doing? Yeah, if we are conscious of what we are achieving. Absolutely, when you see people at the Spotify Camp Nou, in the streets, they know the difficulties of the club, not just in sporting areas, also institutionally. We haven't won yet the league. We need to win it. We still have games to win. We need to take more points. If we win this league, yes, it will be something amazing.
Hola, mister, ¿qué tal? Buen día.
Hola,
Alejandro
buen día.
Segura, en directo para Radio Marca. El otro día en la previa del partido contra el Atleti dijiste que ganar sería dar un golpe.
In the preview against Atletico de Madrid, you said that winning Atletico would be a step forward. The team won 1-0. Do you think that the locker room now is calm after that win? Well, every single win helps us a lot to achieve our objective, because now we are on match day 31, 24 points in play. We have a gap of 11 points. We have a great distance. We have to continue winning matches. And yes, each win, it's a step forward. Well, last week if we win tomorrow, we will at least equal the distance that we have right now with 3 less points remaining.
Ginés.
Hola, Xavi. Ginés Muñoz de la agencia F. El equipo lleva 10 victorias por 1.
The team has won 10 times 1-0. Sevilla, Atletico, and Valencia have the record with 11 1-0 wins. So would you like to achieve this record? I'm not thinking about the 9 goals that we have conceded. I'm not thinking about 1-0s. I'm not thinking about 100 points. I'm just thinking about winning this league. After what happened last year, well, we are already qualified for next Champions League. And if do you remember what happened last year? We have to value to see where we are now. We have to compare ourselves to what we did last season.
Ayer fue noticia en Barcelona Leo Messi.
Leo Messi was yesterday in Barcelona. People were excited. Do you believe that Tebas is going to help Barça to have Leo Messi back and to have a better league? That's a question for La Liga's president, not for me. I think you haven't asked the message to the correct person. That's a question for La Liga's president. If Tebas has to help, there are rules, and we have to follow these rules.
Hola Xavi, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes. Josep Papel de Radio Nacional. ¿Conoces perfectamente lo que es el entorno de este club?
You really know the atmosphere of this club.
Tan cerca, todavía no ha ganado, pero tan cerca.
The team hasn't won yet the league, but you are really close, and now there are many informations about Leo Messi.
¿Tienes que pueda haber gente que esté más atenta incluso a todo el ruido y a todo lo que está ocurriendo alrededor del club, incluido?
Do you have to be just focused on the league, or do you think this can affect the team? I understand all circumstances. Everyone is just looking for their interests. Our main objective this season was to win this league. After being knocked out of the Champions League, especially. And there are some things that I can't control. But FC Barcelona values a lot if we win this league.
Hola Xavi, bon dia.
Bon dia.
Adrià Albeig, en directe pel Que t'hi jugues de Ser Catalunya. Ahir deia Carlo Ancelotti, l'entrenador del Madrid,
Ancelotti said yesterday that
no hi ha 11 punts de diferència, com en aquest cas marca la classificació. Estàs d'acord tu amb això?
there is no 11 points of gap if you see the two teams. There are not so many distance. Absolutely, and that's something positive, because this means that we are doing excellent things. He's right. The gap is in real terms. It's not the one that the standings says, but this also says all what we are doing in the league. So I think it's a positive comment from Ancelotti.
Sí, hola Xavi. Te preguntaban hace un momento por Messi. Ayer estuvo cenando con
Messi
Busquets y con
had a dinner yesterday with Alba and Busquets.
ellos algo, les has preguntado.
Have they told you something about Leo? Any clue? I went to the desserts.
No me han dicho nada.
No. We are focused on the game against Rayo tomorrow. It's going to be a big battle in football terms.
Sí, Josep Soldado para Jóvenes de la Sexta. Voy a ser innovador. Te quiero preguntar por Messi.
I want to ask you about Messi.
¿Sería para ti un regalo volver a...
It would be a present for you to be the manager of Messi.
Es que son hipótesis.
You are talking about hypothesis. That's an incredible question, right? But
que ahora mismo no contemplamos. Es decir,
we are
pendientes de ganar la...
not valuing this possibility. We just need to win the league. We are focused on the championship, and tomorrow we are facing Rayo Vallecano. I love to talk about Leo because I have a great relationship with him, but it's not the moment now. Rayo Vallecano tomorrow.
¿Qué tal, mister? Muy buenas. David
Buenas.
Barrado, Diario Sport Sport TV. Estando 11 puntos, ¿te mola que a veces, incluso de forma despectiva, te llamen?
Do you like the people call you the gardener in Madrid?
Me da la risa.
I just laugh. But this gardener aspect comes from many years ago. But I prefer to be a gardener than other thing. No, I think it's just a joke.
Y es así, no. Y por muchos años me llamen, no pararé. Si unos años yo creo
I'm not gonna stop.
que pensaremos, madre mía, nos pondremos las manos a la cabeza de cuando no había tiempo efectivo en el fútbol, o cuando nos ponían en el campo.
There will be changes in football, and we will remember. I'm gonna work to have a fair sport, and I don't really care if they call me gardener.
Hola, Xavi, què tal?
Hola.
Bon dia, Paula Muriel, de
Bon dia.
l'Esportiu. A la prèvia de l'Atlético de Madrid...
In the preview of Atletico de Madrid's game, you explained that one of your objectives was to recover the team's identity. After what we saw, do you really think that the team has recovered their identity? And how do you face the remaining league games? Yes, I really think that we recovered our identity. We played a fantastic match. Patience. In some moments at the second half we were better than in the first half, but we understood really well our philosophy, our way of playing. We saw a good Barcelona. And that's what we are looking forward. And tomorrow is going to be difficult because Vallecas is a really small field, and to keep possession it's complicated. They press you up front. Tomorrow I don't see a brilliant match from the team, hopefully, but it's a really tough ground.
Hola, Xavi, buen día. David Ibáñez de Mediaset. El objetivo era la Liga, como lo has dicho.
The objective was to win the league. Once you will win it, you are really close.
Te reunirás con el presidente para
You will have a meeting with the president to extend your contract.
¿Seguir? ¿De qué?
Entrenador, digo, de que te quedarás.
Sí, hombre, tengo un año más de contrato.
Yes, I still have one more year of contract.
Sí,
And about the contract extension, yes, we've been talking with our president. You really know it. And I have a really good relationship.
No habrá ningún tipo.
There's not going to be any problem to extend my contract.
Xavi, la temporada passada, quan vas arribar, Ter Stegen no passava per un...
When you arrived last season, Ter Stegen was not in a good moment. You keep them, you support him in the press room and keep him as the starting goalkeeper. This year is one of the keys of the team. How you've been working, your confidence on him, how important is to have a decisive goalkeeper like Ter Stegen.
Per mi ja era un avantatge conèixer el Marc, no?
I already knew Marc, and this is an advantage. I was teammates from him, and he's someone that always wants perfection. And also De La Fuente, goalkeeper's trainer, he was conscious that he needed to improve, but this year is in an incredible level, and I think right now he's best goalkeeper in the world, and even more with the way of playing of Barcelona.
Com està a porteria, amb pilota als peus, per mi és...
He's the best one with the fits, and I'm really calm to have him between the sticks.
Després de la victòria de l'altre dia davant la
After the win against Atletico de Madrid,
important per la Lliga,
you made a step forward.
si tu també has fet aquests càlculs d'on es podria...
Are you doing maths, and would you prefer to win the league at home or away?
On jugueu. Gràcies.
No ho he pensat, la veritat.
No, I'm not calculating.
El que més desitjo és guanyar-la.
What I just want is to win the league.
Ens costarà, no serà fàcil.
I don't think it's going to be easy. That's what we think. And we have to be concerned because we still have many points in play.
M'és igual guanyar-la a casa que...
And I don't really care to win it at home or away. Oh, better at home, but we want to win the trophy.
Joan Domènech, del periòdico. Has detectat en els últims partits que Gavi rebi més hòsties de lo normal dels rivals?
Have you realized that Gavi
has parlat amb Gavi per dir-lo que no s'escalfi
receiving more tackles in the last games. And if you talk to Xavi about this aspect, I don't have this feeling, but Xavi is someone
no fuig del contacte, és una persona
who likes contact.
Que té molt caràcter.
He has character.
Físicament és molt fort.
Physically is really strong. He wins duels.
Ha de jugar aquests duels, no?
And he has to battle for the ball, but of course,
Quan té groga, doncs que
and especially if he's booked, he has to be concerned. He saw a yellow card in the first minute the other day, and he's competing really well, even with a yellow card. I don't think there is a problem. And I didn't realize that he received more tackles.
Què tal, Xavi? Carlos Monfort en directe pel Twitch de Gigantes. No es pot parlar de Lliga guanyada perquè encara no ho està...
We cannot talk about league is already won, but if you win 2 or 3 consecutive games, do you really think you're going to win it? Well, if we win these 9 points in these 3 games that we have in 1 week,
grups de 3 dies, doncs evidentment...
Of course, if we take these 9 points, we'll be practically everything to win the championship, but it's not going to be easy, especially tomorrow. It's a really tough match.
Hola, Xavi.
Hola.
Andrea Pérez para el golazo de gol. Volvéis a Madrid mañana, 10 días después de ese partido.
Well, tomorrow you're back in Madrid after what happened in Getafe. My question is, how do you expect that the grass is going to be in Vallecas?
Espero que esté en la medida reglamentaria.
Well, following the rules, 10 p.m., this benefits us, absolutely.
Gràcies, bona tarda.
Gràcies.
Ah!